Yes. Here we go back on the scene. This your boys, the We So Classic crew, We So Classic podcast, brought to you classic.com. It's your man D Dane back in the.
It's your boy Lou Hall in the building.
Yo, it's your boy Prez in the house.
What's good? It's your boy Sass hollering from the yard, y'all. What's good?
Chilling.
What up?
Cooling.
For the last couple of weeks.
You chilling or you cooling, Prez?
Combination of both.
Which one is it, Prez? Chilling and cooling?
It can't be both, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how I'm asking them and shit. Can't be both. You either chilling or you cooling. Which one is it?
Cooling. How about that?
Just cooling. We are. That's the shit. What's up, Recess, man? So you had a crazy week, man. What's going on, man?
Yeah, crazy, man. Crazy past couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Been through life like it's going through. I'm a speed highway. I'm the Autobahn in a Porsche Carrera 911 doing 210. No brake pedal, no seat belt, looking like the crash test dummy.
Just take the crash and the test part out, man. You good, man. Describe yourself to a T,
Man.
So what's up with your week then, Recess? Since a lot of shit been going on, man.
A lot of shit been going on, man. Well, come on,
brother.
Man.
What's going on, man?
You know what the goodie is, man.
What's good?
Oh, man. You know, I wanna give a shout out to everybody who has ever rapped they whip.
Okay.
Listening to the radio. You know, I remember I rapped my first whip. It had to be 1996. I think I was on the New Jersey Turnpike and Method Man first came out with Bring the Pain. And it was raining. My tires were bald on my 323. And coming around a curb, I rapped into the guardrail doing at least 75. And I'm here to live. I'm here to live to speak on it.
You're here to tell the story.
Yeah, man. So God rest his soul, because you know there's a lot of situations where you get a little amp. You know, maybe you got some juice in your system. You know what I'm saying? And you just hear your joint, you just wild out. You gotta listen to music responsibly.
I don't think I ever got that excited until I actually crashed my fucking car and shit. Now I fell asleep a million times driving, but I don't think I ever got so hyped on a song that I crashed and shit. That's a lot, man.
Annie Up is definitely a car crasher.
Yeah, I can understand that. Annie Up is definitely a car crasher. So that should be a whole episode. Car songs you can crash your car to and shit. Yo.
Super Thug, that's a car crasher. Something that probably wouldn't be on most people's list, but a lot of people crash their cars to this when Quiet Storm remix first came out.
Oh,
that was definitely a car crasher.
What about the first verse on Triumph and shit, yo? I could fucking crash my shit to that shit. Just rhyming that whole shit. Atomically, just rhyming that shit. Just getting mad hyped up. Definitely Meek Mill shit, right? Intro?
Dreams and Nightmares? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. You could lose your eye on the road on that one.
A little rock waller.
The rock waller. Robbing your head and shit. Crash and shit.
You know?
Hey, what about Redman? Let's Get Dirty.
What song is that? How that shit go?
Let's Get Dirty. Let's Get Dirty. He was in the boxing ring.
No, sorry.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Are you serious? That was off that malpractice.
I'm talking about car crashes. You're talking about stuff you put the cruise control on with.
No.
What about time for some action?
Time for some action.
You want to get a Redman?
Almost any song.
Headbanger.
Headbanger, definitely. Jump around?
Yes. Jump around. Who Shot Ya?
Yeah, Who Shot Ya is a big one.
Who Shot Ya? That's a car crash.
Scenario remix.
Scenario remix? Like if you wasn't a
Oh
yeah. Like you got the flash drive on fucking on shuffle when that shit come on. It's like woo.
Full disclosure, that's what I wrapped my whip to this week. It was
you know what? How about Lost Boys, Beast from the East? Especially when you got A+ verse and you got Mr. Cheeks verse. Not Mr. Cheeks. Cannabis verse.
You get amped up on that shit, kid?
Hell yeah! Are you serious? Especially when
you got to come stronger than that, LJ. You coming weak, son. You
come
coming
on,
weak,
man.
You coming weak.
Hold on, and you hold on. D, you should be the one. D, you should be the one supporting because that's your man's in there.
Who's that? Who? Cannabis?
Yeah.
That nigga last album trash and shit, but I can't fuck with him no more. You know?
Well, hey, guess what? LL's last album was trash too. So you know what? I feel you, man. I feel you.
See, we call it when we call it what it is, man. We can like somebody, man. This shit is trash, man. It is what it is, yo.
True.
You're not biased, man. But I'm glad you're okay, Mr. Recess, man. Glad you survived rapping the vehicle and shit, man. Proud of you.
No problem. Thank you. And like I said, big shout out to those who have survived.
No doubt. Yo, Prez, man. Last time the people heard from you, episode 135, man. You was getting attacked by the sleep monster, man. You all right?
I fought that motherfucker with all my might, man.
You won, bro. You didn't fight shit, yo. That's the one, yo. He knocked your ass out.
Like Dante Wilder on Saturday night.
Yeah. That shit was crazy.
First round.
2 minute knockout.
They had to bring the smelling salt back for you and that dude that fought Dante Wilder shit.
Oh my god. That shit was crazy.
Glad you made it though, man. Glad you back.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
I mean,
I never thought that I'd be asking Prez, yo, you all right? You okay?
I'm looking at his eyes right now. It look like he might be tapping him on the shoulder. I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna survive this tonight, man. We got a long night ahead of us, man.
Shit, we better get started then. Goddamn it.
What's up with you, Luhor, real quick, man? How you been, my brother?
Man, can't complain, man. Just living life, man. Loving, exercising more, man. Just loving it, man.
Beautiful. I mean, I know you was when we saw you. I saw you was dropping them LBs on the low, and she wasn't telling nobody. I had to ask you. I'm like, what the nigga? How much you lost? What the hell? You ain't saying nothing and shit, man. But I hear you. Ain't nothing to brag about. Just do it, man.
When you tend to brag about it, man, you know, you tend to get that big head. It's I can go to this buffet this weekend. I'm good. Man.
Just do it.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I heard about big ones and Buffett. Yo, chill, man. Come on.
Oh my God, getting started, man. Anyway, man. But yo, we haven't done Treys in a minute, man. So I think we're gonna hop into this April, man. April Treys 20s and dimes. Looking forward to getting it in. Your first time checking us out, Treys 20s and dimes. A monthly look back on everything popping in music, movies, news, and sports. 10, 20, and 30 years past. This episode we're covering April of 89, 99, and 2009, y'all.
Now let me just cue in the listeners real quick. For everybody that's listened to us in the past, you know that this episode will be long as fuck. But I promise you this time it will not be long. So sit back and listen.
Big shout out to our day ones. Big shout out to those We So Classic fans that do like the unedited versions, of course.
Yeah, well, YouTube's gonna have all the editing shit, man. You guys check out the YouTube. You're gonna have a couple episodes all rolled into one, man. But for the podcast, definitely dropping the one right now, man. So, my boy Recess, you ready, man? Let's hop into this time machine, kid. Let's get the going, brother.
Welcome to April of 1989.
Ooh, a great year, man. Great year.
Yes, it is.
1989, a number.
Yo, we gotta start with these singles real quick. This is probably one of the the first 3 songs on this thing are some of my favorite songs at all times and shit. That's what's up. The first one for the first week of April, we got The Boys with their song Lucky Charm. I know Lou Hall know that shit.
Oh, wow.
Lucky Charm. I know the about that and shit, man.
Absolutely.
That's Boys, man.
I still remember having the VCR tape, man.
Hell yeah, that's the shit, man. I know you know this group, Lou Hall. That's from the second week of the month in April the 8th week. The group Today.
I love that show.
It's called the song is called "Girl, I Got My Eyes on You."
Oh,
baby.
Yo, it's funny that you mentioned like songs from like the 80s because sometimes we don't know like who the group is, especially because music.
I don't know Today either. I don't know what's Today until I did the. I said, what's Today? Cause I know that other songs and shit. I know that the other 2 big songs and shit. Me like, do you really want me? That joint. Do you really want me? But the third week of the month, another one of my favorite songs, man. This dude, love this dude, man. Bobby Brown. Every Little Step I Take.
Ooh.
Classic song.
Every little step I take,
you will be there.
Every little step I take, we'll be together.
Oh, man. And now for the last week of the month, I'm not really sure what this song is though, but it's great singer from back in the days, Miss Karen White. The song is called Love Saw It. I'm pretty sure if we hear it, we know exactly what the fuck it is. I'm pretty sure and shit.
I know what we just heard though, but go ahead.
We heard somebody not pressing the cough button and shit, man. Yo, man. But like I said, that was the single. The albums are very, very short and to the point. There was pretty much no hip hop albums that came out for the month of April. We only had one. I guess it was kind of considered R&B, I guess. Soul. I don't know. Kind of house music, kind of R&B. But we talk about that Soul to Soul.
Oh, that Back to Life?
Yeah, debut album. Yeah, it's called Club and shit.
Yeah, that's to me that was more house. Like
house
that,
music.
Yeah.
But I keep on moving was that shit. I mean, it played on like Kiss and BLS and all those shits during the daytime. Yeah, they keep on moving.
That was R&B. If you listen to the rest of the album, it just sounds like house.
Yeah. So then they also had that Back to Life,
Back to Reality.
That shit right there, man. So yeah, that was pretty much it though, man. In all honesty, that was pretty much it for the music of 89 and shit. So that's it. I'm out.
Peace.
Once with the movies, man.
All right, where are we on the movies today? Looking here on the movies, man, we're gonna start with April of 1989, April 7th. This one is a stretch, but I gotta say this one just because of who the actor was. My man Jean-Claude Van Damme, man, Cyborg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
89?
89. And just to let y'all know, man, during the 80s, man, it was a whole slew of movies that was coming out with all these actors, man. They was just coming back to back to back to back. So, definitely wanted to mention that one. The next movie on the same day, April the 7th, man, we have a cast of my man Charlie Sheen, my man Corbin Benson, Tom Berenger, and Wesley Snipes. I'm talking about none other than Major League.
Classic.
Yeah.
I hate how they just deaded Wesley Snipes in the sequel and just put Omar Epps in there and shit. That was some bad.
Man. That was dirty, man. April 21st, you got another baseball movie that came out. A gentleman by the name of James Earl Jones, another gentleman by the name of Ray Liotta, and the star of the movie, If You Build Them, They Will Come. I'm talking about Mr. Kevin Costner.
Obviously, see what you just fucking said? Hold on, I'm sorry. What's the name of the movie?
Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams. See what you just said though. The tagline, you said if you built it, they will come, right?
Yep.
Obviously, you part of the Mandela effect. You in the Mandela effect, kid. It's remember it too. If you listen to the clips of the movie or you watch the movie right now, it says if you build it, he will come.
Oh,
that's what it says.
He will come.
That's what it says. Yep. Anybody listening to this shit right now, y'all three, anybody listen to this shit, guarantee, go to YouTube or wherever, or even if you have the chest, put that shit in, press play on that part. It's gonna say, if you build it, he will come. Guarantee. It's crazy. That shit freaked me the fuck out because I know it is. You build it, they will come.
Yeah,
that's why I was always. It says if you build it, he will come. It's fucking scary, yo. Mandela effect is some scary shit. Man.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, look that shit up while as Lou is going on. Press, look that shit up. Type that shit into Google. This shit is crazy, kid.
And then also about that movie too, there were two extras that I'm sure nobody really even paid attention to. I'm talking about Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Wow,
they were extras in the movie.
Must have been kids and shit, like mad young.
Yeah, they were mad young.
Like teenagers, probably. That's what's up.
Yeah. The next movie I'm gonna bring up on the same day, April 21st. This was the very first movie. The movie just got remade this year. Don't think it did pretty good, but it's a Stephen King classic. I'm talking about Pet Sematary.
Yeah. That's a classic movie, kid.
Oh yeah,
classic
absolutely.
Movie. Yeah. I heard I don't know. I heard some things about the remake. I did want to see it though, but
I'm gonna try to watch it. Not in the movie theater, but I'm gonna try to watch
it. Yeah, no doubt. We know.
And then the last movie, man, April 28th. Don't know if y'all saw it. I know I saw it. My man James Belushi, and also a dog in the movie. I'm talking about the movie K9.
Okay. Yeah. The classic. I got some good movies this month.
Oh
man.
yeah, absolutely. But that's gonna be the films for April 1989. Let's kick it with the sports.
Yo, in sports of April 1989, on April 2nd, D, one of the most classic WrestleManias of all time. WrestleMania 5 in historic Atlantic City Convention Hall. Hulk Hogan.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
I was waiting for Prez to say racist. Beats. Oh yeah, Randy Macho Man Savage for the heavyweight title.
Mega powers explode, brother. That's one of the greatest wrestling angles of all. That was TV shows can't even do that shit now. They best shit for a whole year. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, D. On April 4th, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, NBA's leading scorer, most unstoppable offensive shots in basketball history. He played his last NBA game in Seattle.
Oh, Lakers didn't make the playoffs that year?
I don't think they did, man.
No.
They went to the finals the next year. They didn't go to the finals. Yeah, they went to the finals in 90, right? Then they played the Bulls in the finals in 90?
Did they play the Bulls finals in 90?
Oh, no, 91.
That was 91. Mike's first chip.
Yeah, they played the Lakers. Wow. So the Cream retired, they didn't make the playoffs, and then they made the finals and shit 2 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. On April 9th, Mike Tyson snuffs a parking attendant when they asked him to move his car.
Yo, that is
that dude is a fucking big shout out to Mike Tyson, man. I listen to his podcast. It's called Hot Boxing. It's cool. It's cool podcast and shit, man.
He got guests on there.
Yeah, interview somebody different. The Onyx one was good. He had an Onyx. If you listen, it's one of them things, but if you listen to it like multiple shows back to back, they all kind of sound the same. You kind of like space it out and shit. It's like every week. Yeah. I mean, he's not the best interviewer in the world and shit. And they're high. They're literally high for the whole time. His co-host is high and shit. So, and then the guests get high too. So it's kind of one of them things. It's kind of like an anti-drink champs and shit. Instead of drink, everybody spoke.
Oh my God. On April 23rd, the great Nolan Ryan, never been connected to the juice. He blew a no-hitter in the 9th inning but doesn't take away from his legacy as a great pitcher, the great Nolan Ryan.
That's
Played with
what's
the Rangers at the time, later on known for playing before that with the Astros. And last but not least, a death, unfortunately, one of the greatest boxers of all time, Sugar Ray Robinson.
okay.
Oh boy, he died of Alzheimer's disease at the age of 67
R.I.P.
on April 12th. And that's all I got for sports for April of 1989. What's good, Prez?
Yo. What's good? What's good, man? What we got here in April 1989?
Pad and shit. Here we go.
April of 1989. On April the 9th, Washington, D.C. march supporting the Roe versus Wade decision takes place. And it was celebrating, I guess, the anniversary of the decision that took place in 1973. That's when the actual law was passed, or was upheld by the Supreme Court. Ironically, as of today, you have 8 states that have bans in place. They have literally banned abortion. They are like going back in time and trying to reverse that Roe versus Wade decision. Right now, Alabama.
I know it's that many, yo.
It's up to 8. It's up to 8. Alabama is the one that, like, across the board, they don't give a damn if you got pregnant last night and you try to have abortion today. It's illegal. So the other state has certain time limit and time frame. They got something called a heartbeat bill, I think it is.
Oh, that bullshit.
Yeah, up until you get they get confirmation of a heartbeat. It's legal. Anything after the heartbeat is illegal.
But people can still they can travel to another state to do this shit, right?
Yep.
Stay where it's not.
They can travel to a neighboring state that doesn't have the law put into effect. I know some of the states are like Ohio, I think Kentucky, Alabama, Georgia, I believe.
Georgia.
Yeah, man.
I'm hearing a lot of good old boy countries, like states and shit, man.
Yeah, definitely. All Republican countries.
Real quick, since you said that, shout out to the women, man. Just want to say real quick, it's your body and it's your choice. Go ahead.
No doubt.
Oh, and it takes a man. They need a man to tell them that. I don't need no man to tell them that.
Nah, they don't. But
you just did, Lupo.
I know what I'm saying. Shut up. I mean, unfortunately, we have
on the show, so I mean, you got no choice and shit.
I mean, unfortunately, we do have laws put into effect that are made by men that don't understand where women come from. So you know what I'm saying? Just shut up.
Can't understand this shit. They understand. They just don't give a fuck, yo. They just want to show their power and control. That's all that shit is.
Exactly.
Basically. Man, crazy. On April the 14th, the 1 billion.
Yo, you threw a scruffy ass beard and shit all over the mic and shit, man.
Oh, my bad.
What's that noise and shit?
My bad.
It's all good, yeah.
How about now? You got me? You hear me?
Sounds like you was munching on the carpet.
You know what I'm saying?
1.1 billion person is born in the great country of China.
Wow.
Yeah, 1.1 billion. As of today, they are currently up to 1,386,000,000 people in the country of China.
That don't sound like too many since fucking 89. That don't sound like a lot since 89.
That's 287 million.
Since 89.
Okay. Another 280 million have been born.
Because I heard it was a thing where it's like too many men over there. Some shit I heard because they was only have give birth to boys, and it's like way more men than women over there. I just heard recently.
Yeah, and there's some kind of what was it? Some kind of law that they passed.
It's going back in the days, right?
No, I think it's still
Oh,
in effect. No, where a family that's having
Who's playing Scully?
what's wrong with these motherfuckers, yo?
Yo, it's like go and playing Scully. What the fuck?
Disrespectful
That's
ass.
mad disrespectful.
we said we talking about that thing with the family having the boys or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's something about if you having a child and it's a boy. I think
You can't have another kid.
yeah, you limited. You can't have another kid or something like that.
I think it was, I think it was killing the girls. I think yo,
No, it
No.
wasn't killing the girls.
no.
Listen,
Get out.
China is a communist country. Of
I don't
course, they
know.
probably.
I think I remember hearing something about them killing the
In
girls.
China, you don't know what you're eating either. Cat, dog, girl. You don't know what you're putting in your mouth.
Mm.
It is true though, but shut up, man. Because you feel like it's a negative thing, and shit. That shit really gets true for real though. But they just eat different shit. We don't eat the same shit we eat.
Nah, I mean some do. Cause
Yeah, I mean for the most part, but I mean, I heard
everybody
they really do eat like like cats, and stuff, but it's
every
Yeah.
time I talk to my son, they make they got street food. You know, the street food they make like crepes. You know what I'm saying? They make
Water bugs.
they make crepes, and what they do is they take they make a thin piece of like a wrap or whatever, and then they add chicken to it. They add different stuff to it like that. You know what I'm saying? Different hamburger or bacon. You know what I'm saying? They got street food there.
Okay.
Mm.
What's up?
You can have that shit. No, none of that.
By the way, I ate some barbecue today. I had some ribs yesterday. I had some skins the other day. Shout out to my pork lovers.
I want to take some more and shit.
all that, all that weight you said that he lost, he just put that shit right back today.
Just the last 3 days and shit,
He
right?
put that shit right back.
Actually, keto under the keto diet, you can't eat that.
You can eat ribs and pork and all of that.
Actually, you can.
Man,
Yeah, you can.
Under the Kato Kalin diet? Hell yeah. I bet
No,
Kato Kalin diet, cocaine and murder and shit. Yeah. This nigga Treys ain't never gonna finish this shit. Come on, man. Let's go, man.
Never. April 19th, yo. April 19th. Terrible day in history for the culture. Central Park 5. Central Park 5. This was a situation that happened in New York City. 5 young African American boys were wrongfully convicted of rape. They were sentenced anywhere from 6 to 13 years in prison. I'm sorry, they spent anywhere from 6 to 13 years in prison before the actual case was overturned when the actual rapist confessed to the crime.
right.
The young boys maintained their innocence the whole time. Prosecutors, police, judges didn't want to hear nothing about it. The jury, they was like, fuck that, lock them niggas up. Our current president took out a full-page ad in all the papers talking about bringing back the death penalty. It was a terrible situation for these young men. But like I said, they got out of jail, ended up suing the city, ended up winning about $40-something million in a lawsuit against the city, which is nothing compared to the time that they lost. You know what I mean?
And you know what? That's crazy that you mentioning that because right now there's getting ready to be a document on a documentary.
Hold on.
Oh, my bad. Stepping on toes.
You want to give you the mic? I give you the mic. You want to tell my story?
Some action. About to get the mic. About to get you the mic, kid.
You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane, sucker. So the Central Park Five.
Or get ran on to.
The great. I may butcher her name, but she's still great. That Ava DuVernay.
Yep, you got it.
Excellent.
Ava
Excellent.
DuVernay.
Perfect.
Ava DuVernay is she has a movie in the can. It's called When They See Us. It's a movie that was basically a documentary about the Central Park Five.
Okay.
Had all five of the members basically around every day during filming so they can tell their story accurately. It should be coming out.
May 31st, 2019.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. May 31st, 2019, in just a couple of weeks.
Yes, sir.
So definitely check that out.
Ready for that.
Yeah, man. On April 24th, tens of thousands of Chinese students strike. They protest in Beijing, China, in order to gain some political freedom. As you know, China is a communist country, but a lot of these kids that are growing up and being born in China and Beijing, they're not feeling the laws that are in place. So they try to do a little uprising and whatnot. And an iconic picture of one student in particular is standing in Tiananmen Square in front of a tank. Like they brought the military out to like confront these kids, non-violent kids. They brought out the military and tanks and whatnot. And this one, gangster ass individual was like just standing there. It was like daring the tank to like run him over. So shout out to them dudes for starting that protest.
Mm-hmm.
That picture was on the cover of Time magazine that year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For sure. Yeah, man. You feel so strongly about something, you gotta take a stand for it, man. That's utmost respect. Utmost respect. And finally, on April 26th, I have to report that the great Lucille Ball dies at the age of 78 from a heart attack.
We'll see.
We'll see. I used to love that show.
I watch that shit every
Every
fucking day.
Every day. So, little fun fact, real quick, about that particular show. Apparently, before the Lucy show actually came on, the TV shows only used one camera.
Okay.
It wasn't until Desi Arnaz, who was a producer of the Lucy show and also the actor and also Lucy's husband, he was like, "Yo, you got all these dudes standing here. Give that dude a camera and let's shoot this damn thing with two cameras." So apparently that was like revolutionary at the time. You know what I mean? Like TV. For some reason, TV only used one TV camera, and he flipped the script and introduced two. And that's all I got for the April of 1989.
All right. That's what's up, man. Hey, Mr. Recess, man. We're gonna head into night. Shit, truck, man.
It should sound loose, man. You got some loose bolts or something.
Welcome to April of 1999.
Appreciate it. All right, man. The R&B charts for the first week of the month. My boy Busta Rhymes, man, featuring Janet Jackson. What's gonna be? Classic joint. That's a dope video, man. Dope video. Man. Wasn't that one of them big budget $1 million videos or something crazy like that,
yes,
man?
it was.
Yeah.
And who was it? Who was it produced
Busta
by?
ever had.
I think it's the most expensive video, I think, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And guess who it was? Who directed him? Directed it.
Hype?
Yep. Hype Williams.
Oh, I thought you said who produced the beat. Wasn't that Timberland?
I'm not even sure.
Oh, no.
Possibly. It sounds like a Timberland beat.
possible. But like I said, that was what's up.
Did Busta Rhymes ever put out a whack video? I don't think he ever put out a whack video.
Nah, very creative, very creative dude.
Every video he puts out is banging.
Very creative dude, man. You could tell he had input on a lot of that shit. You can just tell that right off the bat, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, that was the first week of the month. To close out the entire rest of the month, man, we had the group known as TLC with the classic song "No Scrubs."
I love them. I love them.
That was the kind of makes you understand. That was the shit. I ain't gonna front.
I love them.
I know a lot of dudes took that shit personally.
That's why they made a song. No pigeons.
I never liked that song. Yeah.
Are you serious?
You crazy?
I never liked that shit.
I love that song.
Bugging.
Yeah.
Bugging.
I'm with it, yeah. But it's all good.
Want no pigeons can be the girls that gets no love from me.
But yo, man, we gonna hop into these songs, man. Hop into these songs really quick. April the 6th. This is y'all dude, our dude, man. One of the greatest MCs of all time. I think no matter what list you have, he's at least in the top 5 at least. No matter what, man. Talk about the one and only Illmatic MC from Queens, Nas. Yes, he dropped his 3rd studio album, I Am.
I was just about to try to see if I could figure out what it was, and you.
I'm sorry, man. But I Am, man. We had Nas's Light, classic joint, classic fucking song, and the second single was one of the illest videos and shit. Caused a lot of controversy, came from behind the video, but dope video.
Hate
now featuring Puff Daddy and shit, man. But I mean, the album was pretty good, man. The album was pretty good and shit. They had the New York State of Mind Part 2, but DJ Premier, Dr. Knockboot. I know y'all like that shit. Money Is My Bitch. A lot of dope joints on there, man.
My bitch is my money.
So big shout out to Nas and shit. I love seeing Nas doing this thing, man. Because even that new Wu-Tang documentary is produced by fucking Mass Appeal and shit, man. Nas constantly doing this thing, yo.
Word.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. On April the 20th, y'all. I know Lou Holdo's all about this shit, man. The 4th studio album from BG, Chopper City in the Ghetto.
Chopper City in the Ghetto.
Yeah. Let me get mad excited and shit for these shit I never heard before, yeah.
I was in high school, man. This was when they was becoming real, when they started to become popular, man. Cash Money.
Money.
I love this album. I won this album off the radio.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And this one got bling bling on it and shit.
Yep.
Yep.
Cash Money is an army, but he had a navy.
Yeah, this shit sold 1.8 million copies and shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Big shout out to BG. Oh man, this is the next album came out on the same day. This is I love this shit, man. I love this fucking album. Yo, this is one of them dudes. I'm doing a lot of research on stuff from something I'll talk about in the future date and shit, man. But I've been doing a lot of research on this dude, man. He has an interesting fucking career, man. MF Doom, man. He dropped his debut album, Operation Doomsday, and shit, man. So it's a dope album, man. The dude, it's weird, man. Very, very weird and complex career and shit, man. Yeah. I kind of like the way he do his shit. I like the way he does his shit, man. I like his whole style. I like how he just does whatever, man. It's not even whatever. It's all calculated moves. It seems like it's erratic shit, but it's like all calculated and shit, man. He's a very intelligent dude, man. Big shout out to MF Doom.
Did he get deported? No.
It's some weird. I think he's left on his own, man. It's just some after his brother died and shit, man. He just some people say he got fucked up.
It was his son, not his brother.
Nah, his brother in KMD, man. His brother, man. His brother. His son.
Hold on, son.
It was in KMD, man. He was Zev Love X.
I heard. I know who he is, nigga. Come on.
Obviously, you don't. And shit, about his fucking brother,
man. Son. MF Doom son died. Maybe 2 years ago.
Okay, I'm not talking. What the fuck you talking about? I saw his brother died when he was a KMD before he came MF Doom. What are you talking about 2 years ago? I'm talking about
You said MF Doom.
Yeah, what are you talking about when I'm saying he got crazy when his brother died. His brother died like fucking 20 years ago.
Oh, okay. But I'm just saying, I was just saying, in addition to that, he lost his son.
His brother died, the son died too. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm talking about when he started going, some people say he never kind of really recovered from his brother dying and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's when the whole MF Doom. It's interesting. It's interesting, man. How the things that he was doing and shit after that. It's very interesting, man. But let me keep it moving, yo. April the 27th. I don't know if you knew this group, Blue Hole. I never heard about them until I did the research. They're called Lil Soldiers.
Yeah, I know Little Soldiers. I know Little Soldiers. That is Romeo, Master P's son. One of the cousins that's older. I can't. He ended up being in 504 Boys once he got older.
Once he got older, like Prez, who doesn't have any more Little Soldiers.
People like really kids and shit. Like one dude was 9, other dude was 7.
They remade one of the songs where the Hot Boys at. They remade where the Little Soldiers at, where they at. Right? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Then he had the one album and shit though, man.
That was Prez's joint right there.
Put out the Little Soldiers and shit, yeah. I'm gonna just do 2 more and shit, man. So on the same day, we had that compilation joint, that Rough Riders Ready Ride or Die Volume 1.
Yes, Volume 1. Yes.
Yes. He had a lot of classic joints on there. Ride or Die. We had a Jay-Z, Jigga My Nigga. What You Want. Just a mad shit on there, man. Down Bottom. I know y'all talk about that shit in the past. Down Bottom, man.
You know, it's so fun. Listen, this was the year that Rough Riders came to South Carolina, Myrtle Beach for Bike Week, and they shot the video for Down Bottom at Myrtle Beach.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, Rough Riders was killing it back then. And it's 99. Oh my God, 98, 99, 2000. It was killing it. It was definitely killing it, man. I'm gonna just do 2 more real quick because the last one is interesting and shit, man. We had an album from Naughty by Nature called 1999 Nature's Fury.
Yes.
What they had on there? Dirt All By My Lonely.
Yes.
Die. That fucking Jamboree was the shit. I love that
Jam.
Jamboree was the shit. And joint called Holiday, man. Just classic group, Naughty by Nature. I still say to this day, Treys is one of the most underrated MCs of all time and shit, man. I think this dude should go down. And this dude got to be at least, I don't know. I was gonna say top 20. I don't know. Maybe even top 20, man. Maybe top 30. But this dude he's mad underrated and shit, man. Big shout out to Treys, shit, man. Treys is nasty, yo. Nasty dude. He's nasty. Yeah, I know you're gonna say the bad. Well, shut the fuck up, yo. But I really gonna say something shit. But yo, I'm just fucking with you, man. There's you know what? I'm gonna say the last one for next month because it actually came out in May and shit though. But all right, that's it, man. Wrapping it all up. That's on the Lou Hall for the movies, man. All
right. So we on to the movies of April of 1999. First one I'm gonna start off with is April 9th. Just talking about some No Limit stuff. So a movie came out. It was a No Limit film. This featured Master P and also featured Eddie Griffin. I'm talking about Foolish.
Yeah, I think I might saw this in the movies and shit, man.
Yeah, I did too. Another No Limit film that during that era, a lot of No Limit films was just coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right. On that same day, April 9th, had another movie come out. Movie with Drew Barrymore and David Arquette, John C. Reilly, and Jessica Alba. I'm talking about Never Been Kissed.
Okay.
Yeah. That was like the movie the big grossing movie around that time.
Dope.
April the 16th. This was a classic movie. Everybody knows this movie, knows the lines in the movie front to back. A movie with my man Eddie Murphy. A movie with my man Martin Lawrence. I'm talking about Life.
Classic fucking movie.
Life.
Big shout out to Eddie Murphy and shit, man.
Yeah, man. Classic movie.
Love life.
And then the last movie, man, this was another big grossing movie. April 30th. Movie with Catherine Zeta-Jones. I know y'all hadn't heard that name in a minute. Sean Connery.
Okay.
And my man Ving Rhames. Talking about Entrapment.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah. But yeah, man, April 99, those are the only big movies that came out. So that's gonna be it for the movies. We're gonna pass it on over to recess, talk about the sports. It's probably somebody sniffing coke.
This is 1999, of course.
99, brother.
Oh, my bad. Meth. Go ahead.
I said Coke was probably dead around this time.
Coke ain't never been dead, man.
Yeah, never, ever.
How would you know, Press?
Cause I've seen you in action, nigga.
Oh.
On April 18th, the greatest on skates, on that ice, on that snow, played his last game in the NHL as his the New York Rangers. They lose to the Pittsburgh Pirates 2-1. And talk show host Wayne Brady married a dancer, Mandy Takifa, on April 5th.
Snow Bunny?
You like the cipher. All right. And that's all I got for sports.
Yeah, man. So April where we at? 1999. April 1999. On April the 4th, Jack Ma, business entrepreneur, gentleman by the name of Jack Ma, launches the internet company called Alibaba.
Oh, wow.
Alibaba, for those who don't know, Alibaba is like, what would you call it? The fucking
Amazon of China and shit, yo.
Huh?
I said Amazon of China?
Amazon of China. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what it is.
I be on that shit all the time, yeah. Try to get my hustle on, man.
Anything you could think of, anything and everything, and they sell them in bulk. They sell it in like bulk. So definitely check that shit out for
all you entrepreneurs out there and shit, man. Get your resale on.
Get your resale on. As of today, that company is worth approximately $56 billion.
Yo, do the dude that on the Nets? Does he have a piece in Alibaba?
I'm not sure. I don't even know who owned the Nets anymore, man.
Well, it's Joseph Tsai. I can't think his first name. Last name is Tsai. He owns 49% of the Nets right now, and he's gonna officially take over. Yeah, he's gonna officially take over. I think next year from Prokhorov. Next year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And and it just bought the Liberty. He bought the Liberty and shit recently.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what's up.
Okay, I thought you was about to say Hove with Joseph.
Joseph. Jay-Z don't have that kind of money. Let's not get carried away now. Let's not get carried away. He had that kind of money to buy NBA team. Let's not get carried away and shit, man.
Jehovah.
Let's not get carried away. Jay-Z had like 1% of the fucking Nets and shit. Jay-Z don't got that kind of money, man.
Used to.
He used to have like 1%. Yeah, let's not get carried away. Yeah.
You can still trip a referee with that money.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess.
On April 12th, former President Bill Clinton is cited for contempt of court for lying about his sexual affairs with the a young woman named Monica Lewinsky.
What did he
Tragedy.
lie about? What did he lie about?
He did not have sexual relations with that woman. He just smoked a cigar and put it somewhere he shouldn't have.
In the air? You put it in the air, Prez?
Yeah, you can say
Put
that.
it in the air.
You can say that.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Tragedy struck on April 20th of April 1999 when the Columbine High School massacre takes place. When
Whoa.
13 people are killed, 24 injured before the two gunmen retreat and commit suicide.
Mm-mm-mm.
hmm April 22nd, the world's worst serial killer is apprehended. Gentleman goes by the name of Luis Garavito from Colombia is captured and he's admitted to killing 138 children and teenagers. Some were unfortunately raped and tortured, decapitated.
It's a fun story.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. He was convicted of 138, but he claims to have up to 300 murders under his belt.
Crazy.
Yes, and he is still in jail. He is approximately 62 years old now, and he got sentenced to 1,860 years in prison.
Damn.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh yeah, so it was crazy. Yep, and that's all I got, brothers. That's all I got for April of 1999.
All right. I guess that's it then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them keys.
All
Get
right,
them
let's
keys.
go. One more year, my brother, for April, man. Let's wrap it up, kid.
Welcome to April 2009.
2009, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, man. This dude is just killing it. We're gonna start with the R&B charts, man. R&B hip hop charts. Dude is just smashing it, man. This song has been the number one song for the last 2 months of February, the entire month of March, and the entire month of April. Talk about Jamie Foxx featuring T-Pain. Blame it on the
Alcohol.
I forgot how big this fucking album, this song was, man. This song was crazy, yo.
Super.
Lord have mercy, man.
I think that was to me one of the biggest crossover tracks I've.
Oh my god! And this dude so completely blew up off of this shit, man.
Oh yeah.
Is there maybe they will be, or maybe if we do our research we could find it. But is there a bigger song by a person who didn't start out singing? Like this dude, Jamie Foxx, started out as an actor / comedian. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one.
Who's that?
She just wants to party all the time, party all the time,
Eddie
party
Murphy.
all the time.
But I don't think it wasn't as big as that though.
Of course not.
This song wasn't big at all, man.
It wasn't big at all, man. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that fool. Why are you listening to that fool?
Now I think this might be the biggest one because I think he won a Grammy for this shit if I'm not mistaken.
I don't.
Yeah,
know.
they won a Grammy.
Yeah. So yeah,
I remember.
automatic.
He had a sister up there when he won the award.
Right. Yeah, he's done. Big shout out to Jamie Foxx, man.
You could arguably now, if you want to put that in the criteria, you could honestly say then that since there's one, I would have to say Bradley Cooper for A Star Is Born.
No, that wouldn't. Yeah.
Nobody knew Bradley Cooper could make a song.
Possibly. But it's not bigger. That wasn't bigger than
Blame it on alcohol.
What? You joking? They were playing that joint on the radio, man. It came from the movie.
I understand that. but it was not bigger. Than
This
the
song was
James
number one in
Brown
the
song.
charts for fucking 4 months in a row, man. I mean, it was anyway, man, it's all good. Hop into the albums, man, on April the 7th. April the 7th, man. This is one of y'all favorite MCs right here. Talk about the one and only Mr. Jada Kiss.
Yeah,
Third album called The Last Kiss. The Last Kiss, man. I
yeah.
couldn't figure out what fucking album, what label this shit was on. This shit is on D Block Records / Rough Riders Entertainment / Rockefeller Records / Def Jam. I was like, what the fuck album label is this shit on?
My lord,
It was on
damn.
every fucking label in the world. Yo. So,
Does he even get any checks off of that shit?
it don't seem like it to me.
You got that shit going 4 ways before it even make it to him.
Oh my god! I mean, I guess they're D Block. I guess I don't know, but it is what it is. But y'all probably know more about the shit than me. He had like this joint called "By My Side" that was on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, By My Side.
Neo.
Okay, yeah. That was a single. Can't Stop Me. Death Wish. This is the singles.
Oh, with Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Who's Real.
Who's phony? Who's fake? That's the
that was
people I hate. Yeah.
Yo, oh my god, we used to be in the club going crazy when that shit came on. Yo, oh my god, man.
Oh, Jada Jukes, man.
Yo, man. It's too much that came out, man. Asher Roth, his debut album came out. Asleep in the Bread Aisle.
That's I Need College.
What is that the song on there? Yeah, I Love College.
I love college. Yeah.
I mean, big shout out to Asher Roth. He did his thing and shit.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I ain't mad at him. I like people that can just be their fucking self and just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta try to be some phony hard rock. You just be yourself. You're like, I'm a silly, goofy ass white boy that like to bang chicks and fucking do drugs and shit. You know, okay.
That's all the song was about.
Okay. But that's April the 20th, man. The very next day, April 21st, man. This is the album that put this dude in my mind and shit, man. He's a dope MC. We just saw him recently. The four of us saw him in New Orleans. Where the fuck we go to? Charlotte. I'm gonna say New Orleans. We saw him in Charlotte a couple of months ago. Talk about the third studio album, Rick Ross, called Deeper Than Rap.
Oh,
yeah, man. He had that Mafia music, man. The fucking wait, is this my fucking album and shit?
Yeah, that was a straight diss at 50.
Okay, yeah. The fucking Maybach music too, featuring Kanye, Wayne, and T-Pain. The Magnificent, featuring John Legend. Oh, that was a dope ass song too, man. Yeah. Usual Suspects featuring Nas, man. Just dope. Big shout out to Rick Ross, man. He's still doing his fucking thing all these years, man. He's still doing his thing, yo.
Can't wait for the new album to drop whenever he drop it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Great storyteller. Absolutely great storyteller.
He is a great storyteller and shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt. But
little shade from the shade room.
What happened?
Yeah, right. You ain't trying to throw a little shade and shit, right?
Exactly. That's funny.
Hey, Fred. Hey, guess what, man? Most of the rappers that you like are great storytellers too. Just let you know. I know you think it's all real and shit.
I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that.
Everything say it's real.
I'm giving him his props.
Everybody ain't thinking this shit, all right?
I'm just giving him his props. All I said is he's a great storyteller. That's all.
So was Will Smith.
So the last one I'm gonna cover, man. I still never heard this dude's. I never heard any one of his fucking songs, but I definitely respect him. I know people think he's a dope MC. I know he got a choose following, man. Talk about Tech Nine. Tech Nine, man.
Yeah.
He dropped his 8th album called Psychology 101.
Yeah.
Definitely, I think one of the greatest underground artists of all time. Independent all the way. Yeah.
Independent all the way, right?
Yeah.
This dude got to be killing it with the money and shit, man. Big shout out to that dude, yo. Big shout out to Tech Nine. And that's going to be it, man. Wrapping it up for the music, man. 2009. Wrapping it up, man. 2009. Wrapping this shit up, yo.
Yes.
My man Lou Hall, what's up, kid? Let's go.
No doubt. Man, listen, you had a lot of movies come out, man.
Too bad we don't got time to get to all of them, bro.
Sure don't.
Shit.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with April 3rd. Man, this was the beginning of the franchise, man. On 2009, April 3rd, beginning of a big franchise that has blossomed into something even more, man. Got a movie coming out in August, part of this franchise. I'm talking about Fast and Furious.
Okay. Okay.
My man Paul Walker and Vin Diesel.
What's the original?
Yeah.
Oh, dope. Classic movie, man. I love that movie. Love it.
Yeah,
Love it. Dope.
April the 10th, got another movie that dropped. And this is a pretty funny movie, man. My man Seth Rogen, Ray Liotta, Michael Pena, and feature my man from South Carolina, Aziz Ansari.
Okay.
Called Observe and Report.
All right. Hold on. You said Aziz from South Carolina?
Yep. Greenville, South Carolina.
That's what's up. I didn't know that.
Family got money up here. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's really funny. The next movie I'm gonna talk about came out April 7th. This was a hit around that time, man. Made a lot of money. My man Russell Crowe, Ben Affleck, Jason Bateman, Viola Davis. I'm talking about State of Play.
Okay. Coming up with these movies, man, from left field, man.
Nah, man, this is
heard of this shit before, bro.
I don't know who gave him the time to actually have to speak on those movies. I don't know.
Oh man.
And matter of fact, Viola Davis, she is a native South Carolinian as well.
Yo,
you
better.
That's why you came up with the movie? Because you want to just mention that?
No.
You want to plug South Carolina, nigga? You trying to plug South Carolina?
South Carolina is the plug.
No wonder how she knows how to get away with murder.
Coming from the murder capital.
They get away with that joke,
nigga. All right. April 24th, man. There's two movies I'm getting ready to talk about. One, I don't know if y'all saw it. I know I saw it. Called Fighting. Channing Tatum and Terrence Howard. Y'all seen that one?
This nigga said Channing Tatum.
Man, he was a fighter, man.
Oh, I'm sure he was.
I'm bringing this up. I'm gonna tell you about it in a second. I'm bringing this up for a reason.
Nigga, reach.
So I'm bringing this up for a reason.
Then you gotta
listen. On that same day, April 24th, another movie dropped. Same day. Okay. A movie with Jamie Foxx and Robert Downey Jr. called The Soloist.
Okay.
Now, y'all remember gadget reach. So if y'all remember
plastic fan reach.
Listen, if y'all remember Jamie Foxx,
Mr. Fantastic, son, Mr. Fantastic,
Terrence Howard and Terrence Howard and Jamie Foxx. They had a beef going on.
The Incredibles.
They was talking trash about each other.
Terrence Howard and Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, because they was talking trash because Terrence Howard said something about Jamie Foxx. So Jamie Foxx got on the Foxhole, his radio show, and was talking about Terrence Howard. Yeah. So what's so funny is those two movies dropped on the same day. You had a movie with Terrence Howard and a movie with Jamie Foxx. So
they was killing. I listen to Foxhole every day during that time. They was killing Terrence Howard. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know what you're doing, man. They was killing him every fucking day. Yeah.
And he clowned him on this. Come on, Fighting, man. You can't be playing with me, man. Come on, Ike. So when these movies drop, the box office total for The Soloist the box office for Fighting came in at 34,831,707.
How many cents?
So The Soloist came in at 38,100,000. 522,450. So all this trash talking that Terrence Howard was doing, they had on the same
reach out the skin. Them a reach.
and the solo
Never reach out to skate.
money. All right,
Richie.
y'all some haters. Okay.
Yo, that fucking dead emoji and shit when a ghost goes up in the air. Y'all fucking dead like that. I'm dead, yo.
All right, so I'm gonna talk about one more movie. This came out on the same day.
And then we saw a
April 24th. It came out on the same day. This was the second movie that this young lady was in. And it featured a movie with Idris Elba and Beyonce. I'm talking about Obsessed.
Okay, that was 09? Wow.
Yeah, that was 2009. And that's it for the movies.
Oh, thank God.
That whole segment.
Hold on. We talk. This is coming from the same person that every time we get on here to do this, he takes forever and a day to finish 2 stories.
Oh, man.
This is coming from the same guy that tells us about different new stuff, and all 3 of us are asleep while he's telling me.
Yo, nigga start walking away and shit. You never leaving the room. And, here we go with this shit. Yeah.
And then we always leave the room. Somebody leaves the room every time he speaks. Every time he talks about yo, he'd be like, Susan says, and then the news.
Oh my God, they're killing me, man. They're killing me.
Oh, man.
What's up, research?
Somebody tossed this guy a line. He was reaching.
Let's get it, man.
Oh, man, yo.
Good. That was a good one.
On April of 2019, on the 5th, WrestleMania 25 at Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas, holding 72,744 and 50 cents. The Undertaker defeated Shawn Michaels. You remember this one, D?
Yes, man. Shawn Michaels retirement match.
Hey,
No. Is this the first one? No, never mind. That's their first match.
John Cena beats Edge and the Big Show, and Triple H took care of Randy Orton.
Okay. Press getting his wrestling on and shit.
Yeah, you know.
Recess. What's up?
What you say?
I said Recess getting his wrestling on, man.
Oh yeah, man. You know I had to represent because
Show my weight shit.
you know it's April. I think that's the biggest sporting event that pops off in April.
No, off in April.
Yeah, I mean on April 25th, I saw the NFL draft, and in 2009 on April 25th, Detroit Lions chose the young gun Matthew Stafford from Georgia as their first pick.
Okay.
Right, and you know,
That work out.
it didn't. Right, he went on. Who he with now? Who's that? Who's that? Well, Press said that he don't watch.
What's that?
Matthew Stafford. Where he's throwing balls at now?
He's slinging his balls in Detroit, isn't he?
I thought he went to the other team.
Which one?
You talking about the Pinewood secondaries?
The one on the other side of the fence.
I don't know about that.
The wooden ponies?
Man. The wooden ponies. Yo, on April 11th, tennis champion Roger Federer weds former WTA tennis player Miroslava Bergeranek. Remember her?
Nope.
Homeboy, his homeboy Andy Roddick wedded a fashion model and actress Brooklyn Decker in Austin, Texas. Y'all remember who Brooklyn was, right?
I watch her on the show. I can't think of the name of the show, but yeah, she's dope. She's dope.
And another thing, the producer of the Busta Rhymes track, he was actually from the Tamar show. Tamar
Okay.
Braxton. He was her ex, and that's how that show popped off. And that's all I got it for sports of April of 2009, fellas.
Beautiful, beautiful.
All right. Going to April 4th of
Starting the news now, right?
2009. Say that
Starting
one
the
more
news.
time.
I see starting the news now.
On
All
the
right, I'll
news.
be
On the news.
Oh man.
Disrespectful.
Oh, that's
disrespectful.
it is, man. He be treating you like
disrespectful.
yeah, man.
But anyway,
Yeah, come on, man.
here we go. All
What
right,
did he get? He went to get a fanny pack? What the fuck?
April 4th, 2009. Eminem, the rapper Eminem, inducts Run DMC into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Newsworthy, okay? How about that? Newsworthy.
Eminem inducted Run DMC into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Eminem
Don't
inducted
ask
Run
me
DMC
why. I don't know
into the
why.
fucking Hall of Fame.
They who runs that organization. So
Fucking white people, man. I don't. Anyway, I don't even start with that shit. I don't even
can't
accept that
explain
shit.
it. I can't explain
Anyway.
it. I cannot
Anyway.
explain it. On April the 12th, the U.S. Navy rescues Captain Richard Phillips from his kidnappers, 4 Somalian pirates. They ended up killing 3 of the pirates and capturing the 4th. And obviously, this real life story got turned into the movie starring Mr. Tom Hanks called. Fuck what it called?
Forrest Gump.
It was not. It was called Castaway, nigga.
Like Captain Phillips or some shit.
Captain Phillips. It wasn't named though. It was called something. I can't remember the name of that shit though.
Yeah.
Was it Captain Phillips?
Philadelphia.
Oh, big man. It was big.
It was big.
Big. Go big. Yeah, that was a good movie, man. Big shout out to Tom Hanks, man.
Man.
Yo, chill, man. It was Scully. It was Scully.
It was not no Scully. Get out of here. It was called Captain Phillips, dumbasses.
That's what the fuck I just said, right?
Captain Phillips, yo, that's what it was called.
You know they saved him because of who his.
I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
They had to get him, man. His family made the screwdriver.
Okay. So continuing with the news. On April 23rd, gamma rays, our favorite type of radiation. The gamma ray burst was observed for 10 whole seconds.
That's what Incredible Hulk was going back and forth when the Watchmen sent him in Thor and sent them in the beginning of Infinity War. Remember, he sent them from the ship. Yeah, sent them to Doctor Strange. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, I remember that part. That's what's up.
The gamma rays. Yeah.
Yes, indeed, yo. Gamma rays are important because they kill cancerous cells while not doing too much damage to the healthy cells. The healthy cells can regenerate and create new and healthy cells. They create healthy cells, but the gamma rays kill cancer cells. And one last thing, got to report: comedian, singer, actress B. Arthur dies at the age of 86. Known for her roles in Golden Girls and All in the Family, amongst others.
And Maud.
And more. That is
Yeah.
correct.
Big
And that
shout out.
is it. Yeah, shout out. You know what I'm saying? Very funny, very funny comedian.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it, man. That's all the news that I have.
That is what's up, man. All right, my brothers, we're gonna wrap this episode up, man. Episode 136. We So Classic Podcast, man. Check back next week, man. We gotta continue this going, man. We're gonna get into the May for the Treys, 20s, and dimes, man. But y'all know what it is. So Classic Podcast. We all over social media at We So Classic Crew. That's on Instagram and Twitter. Hit us up by email, wesoclassic@gmail.com. Hit me up personally. That's at DJ Dame. That's on Instagram and Twitter. And my email is djdame@gmail.com.
Yes, sir. Yo, it's your boy Prez. You can definitely catch me on Instagram and Twitter. You can catch me at REP1804. That's REP1804, Rep 1804. Holla at your boy.
Yo, what up? As always, it's your boy Lou Hall. You can definitely catch me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. That's gonna be Lou Hall is IZ back BACK. Lou Hall is IZ back BACK. Hit me up on the email. That's gonna be Lou Hall 803 at yahoo.com. Lou Hall 803 at yahoo.com.
Big announcement coming in the next 2 weeks, fellas. It'll be broadcast all over social media, of course. Catch my Snapchat at Southside Recess. You can catch me on the Twitter. Remember, always I'm on the IG at GETDAFUCOUTAHERE. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, my brothers.
Hey, wait, hold on. What's this announcement, man? Can't give us a little hint?
Stay tuned.
I think it says stay tuned. You don't listen to that shit? Damn.
I'm just saying, man. We supposed to get that insider information, though, man.
We know what you just want to get inside.
Anyway, we podcast, man, for checking us out, and we are out. Peace.
The fuck out.
Always, yo. What the fuck?
What the fuck was that about, man?
Bro, what the fuck?
YouTube exclusive right here. YouTube exclusive content going on in the middle right here, man.
Yo, man.
Oh my god.
Always want to get inside something. What the fuck?
Listen, motherfucker, 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock.
That's what you're saying.
This shit gotta be short, yo. This shit can't be
You say
dragging.
you want the inside track.
Can't be having long drawn out conversations and shit, man. Niggas gotta be the work in the morning, yo. This ain't gonna work, man. This shit was like an hour and a half, yo. This shit ain't gonna work, man.
For the record, I don't interrupt at all. I just sit here quietly.
Me too.
I sit here.
Niggas, the mute button will be getting hit, man. we gotta get this shit moving, man.
All right.
Y'all ready?
Let's
do
go.
it.
Right into the fucking show and shit, man. Yes, here we go. Back on the scene. It's the We So Classic podcast brought to you by WeSoClassic.com. This your man D Dame in the building.
It's your boy Lou Hall in the building.
Yo, it's your boy Prez in the house.
What's good? It's your boy Recess hollering from the yard, y'all. What's good?
My brothers, what is going on, man?
Chilling.
And cooling.
Whole week since I think y'all.
Know what I mean?
If I can just talk to y'all and shit, yeah. Yo, man. Good to be back, man. Last week, man, you guys checked us out. We did our Treys, 20s, and dimes. We was a little month behind, so we did the April. But now we get into the May, man. So we're caught up in our straight 20s and dimes. We're gonna have a good time checking this episode out. If you guys first time listen to it, it's Treys, 20s, and dimes. A monthly look back at everything popping in music, movies, news, and sports from 10, 20, and 30 years into the past. So for this show, we're hopping into May. That's of 89, 99, and 2009 when nothing goes on in the music. So my man Recess, man, let's hop into this time machine, bro. Let's get it, kid.
get that shit checked out, bro.
Welcome to May of 1989.
Beautiful, beautiful. Appreciate it, my brothers, man. All right, hop into this R&B charts. I only really know the one song. We got three different songs and shit. I only know the first one. Miss Jody Watley, Real Love. I'm looking for real. That's the song, Real Love.
No.
That's not it. I don't know what the fuck this is then. Shit. What's the Jody Watley?
Yeah, I thought it was. I'm looking for a new
new love. She's looking for a new love.
I'm looking for a real love and shit, I guess. Yeah.
She's chilling with Mary.
She was sick of singing them side chick anthems.
Now she's looking for some real love and shit. Big shout out to Jody Watley, man. It's a classic singer from back in the days. We had a group called, I don't know if it's a group or a singer called Sky with 2 Y's.
No, not familiar.
Top of the R&B charts for 2 months. It's called Start of a Romance.
I know there's a Sky on Black Ink Crew.
Okay, I highly doubt this. That's person.
the same.
Start of a Romance. Pretty sure we hear it. We pretty sure we know the song and shit, man. And
it's SKYY.
SKYY. Yeah, Sky. Start of a Romance sounds familiar. And if it was the top of the charts for two weeks, it sounds like probably a pretty popular song and shit. So I don't know why y'all wiki fingers and shit if y'all want. Close out the month, we had Atlantic Star, that joint called My First Love.
Okay.
Yeah. Big shout out to Atlantic Star. Atlantic Star was dope. Yo, man, how about to the music, man? We had a classic fucking album that came out. One of the classic albums in hip hop history. But this group, a very underrated group. People don't really give these dudes their props, man. Talk about nice and smooth, man. Yes, the debut album from Nice and Smooth, man. Just dope, man. He had Funky for You on this shit. I'm gonna make it real funky for you. I'm gonna make it real funky for you.
The most classic entry opening lines of hip hop history.
Yo, Dizzy Gillespie plays the sax. That joint.
There you go.
That's it. No delaying. Just dope, man. Just dope, man. Big shout out to Nice and Smooth, yo. Very, very, very underrated crew. Oh shit. Chill Rob G. You remember Chill Rob G?
Hell yeah.
This is his only album came out. Now it was mad drama because remember his song was The Power. I got the power, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is like the same exact song as Snap. It was weird. It was just I don't even know what the deal was with this shit back in the days, man. Then I got the power shit. I don't know. It was weird. I know it had the same song as Snap, the same exact song called The Power. I don't know. Pretty sure if we dig deep into it, you can see exactly what the fuck happened. Why they had 2 songs out with the same name and the same hook from 2 different groups. I have no idea, but it is what it is, man. And the last album I'm gonna cover, man, was the 3rd album from Mr. Kumo D. It's called Knowledge is King.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kumo D, man. Still dropping music in 1989 and shit. This joint on here was I Go to Work. That joint. That shit. I go to work. Big shout out to Kumo D, man. And that's it, man. Wrapping up this music. That was quick and to the point. 1989 of May. Let's get it, Lou Hall, with the movies, my brother.
All right. Got the movies of May of 1989. Yo, we starting off with May the 12th. Yo, movie with my man Jeff Goldblum. In a lot of movies back in the 80s. Gina Davis, Damon Wayans, Jim Carrey. I'm talking about Earth Girls Are Easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Classic.
Speaking of classic, got another one that dropped on that same day. Classic with my man Richard Pryor, my man Gene Wilder, and Kevin Spacey. I'm talking about See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Classic, man. Another joint.
There you go. Yo, another classic dropped on this month, man. May 19th. My man Patrick Swayze. I'm talking about Roadhouse.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, and I got one more classic to talk about, man.
Shit, Lou, you come with the classics, man. Gotta make up for last week and shit, man. You were struggling and shit, man.
Talk about a rebound. Woo.
May 24th, man. Yo, my man Harrison Ford in the series. My man Sean Connery. I'm talking about Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
All right, that's what's up.
No
That
doubt.
movie,
Um,
by the way, was directed by Steven Spielberg and produced by George Lucas. One
yes, it
of
was.
only one of I think three movies where the two of them actually work together.
Mm.
Yes, sir. That was a good little fun fact.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
that, Chris.
Yes,
Dope,
sir.
dope.
Yes, sir.
And I got one more movie, man. I don't know. May 26th. My man Clint Eastwood, man. You gotta add this one to his catalog. Jim Carrey made a cameo in this movie too, man. I'm talking about Pink Cadillac.
Okay,
Okay.
dope.
Okay.
Yeah. So yo, that's gonna wrap it up for the movies, man. Let's hit up with these coked out sports.
Get into the sport. Yo, real quick recess, man. I want to give a big shout out last week, man. Obviously, what we was recording, we didn't get a chance. Shout out to the Warriors, man. They swept the Blazers and shit last week. They swept the Blazers and shit. Instead of the NBA finals and shit that's going on right now, man, with them and the Bucks, I think. A big shout out to them, man. They did that shit without KD too last week, man. They did their
Word.
to the Warriors.
Everybody thought that they would have been in trouble without KD, but I guess not.
Wept their ass, yeah.
I guess not.
I thought the Warriors only came harder against the Blazers because, of course, Damian Lillard make those comments about players leaving teams to go join super teams. I think that's why they had the extra motivation to go extra hard on the Blazers.
But they did. Dude did play hurt. They said Damian Lillard. I think he had some cracked ribs or some shit. So
Yeah,
they still bust his ass. They bust his fucking ass. They shut his ass down, you know.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So what's up, Mr. Recess, man? What's good, brother?
Yo, Lou Hall definitely gave me a proper intro. Whether you want to disagree with it or not, it was definitely accurate when he said, yeah, but when if you're the biggest celebrity in the world, every little thing is analyzed. I mean, you can't even get a speeding ticket without it making the news, man. And last month, in the Treys, 20s, and dimes, I left out that Mike Tyson caught a speeding ticket for drag racing in Albany, New York.
I saw that.
And on Cinco de Mayo, he gets his second speeding ticket for drag racing in Albany, New York.
Damn.
You're the biggest star in the world. You can't do nothing, man. You know there was only 2 black people in Minnesota, right? What they said? It was Prince.
And
And
Kirby Puckett.
there you go. And Minnesota twin Kirby Puckett. He became the 35th in MLB history to hit 4 doubles in a game. That's crazy. Many players can't even go up and get 1 double in the game. Record batting averages be under 300. What kind of shit is that? You know who Nancy Lopez is, Press?
Golfer, famous golfer.
Yeah, absolutely. She wins her 3rd LPGA championship by 3 strokes.
Yeah, well known, very well known.
I was gonna holler at your boy. What's your boy? Remember Kevin Elster?
No.
Played for the Mets. After 88 errorless games, he finally gave up an error. On May 29th, Phillies third baseman Mike Schmidt at 39, he retired. And that went over who I basically wanted to big up on my sports section. And on unfortunate news for my last story, on May 18th, Lisa Strawberry files for divorce from Daryl.
Damn. Party's over. She had enough, huh?
And that's all I got for sports of May of 1989.
All right. Here we go. May of 1989. Yo, hold on, son. May 9th, 1989. Yo. Vice President Dan Quayle says in a United Negro College Fund speech, what a waste it is to lose one's mind.
Oh my God.
Instead of saying what he was supposed to say is, a mind's a terrible
thing to waste.
What an idiot, yo! What an idiot. On May the 12th, the very last graffiti-covered New York City subway car was retired, taken out of service. Couldn't believe it. I was there.
It was the end of hip hop.
It was the end of it was the end of one phase of hip hop as we know it. It still lives, but not on the trains anymore.
Must be crack.
On May 13th, approximately 2,000 students begin a hunger strike in Tiananmen Square, China. Kids is fucking about it, man. They wanted to change. They said, yo, we ain't trying to have this bullshit go on no more. So that was on May 13th. On May 20th, China declares martial law. Guess you'd call that fighting fire with fire.
Damn. China don't play and shit, man. God damn. What's the end of all that shit, yo?
That shit was, I don't know, undetermined.
Damn.
Maybe
genocide.
Maybe they just decided to just go ahead and fall in line because obviously China is still a communist country. Maybe these folks defected, you know what I mean? Came over to the US or whatever to continue their lives because they couldn't get that type of political freedom that they wanted in China. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. My news for May of '89 was kind of light. I will shout out on May the 5th, a young R&B singer by the name of Chris Brown. Chris Breezy was born. Chris Breezy Brown on May the 5th. And on May 11th of '89, a rapper by the name of Ace Hood.
Okay.
And Cam Newton. Carolina Panther Cam Newton, born on May 11th. And that is it.
Press, can I give you a footnote? One footnote?
Give me the footnote.
On May 7th.
Yeah.
The rapper Manuel Noriega was rejected by Panamanian voters on his bid for presidency.
Yes, thank you, sir. That's yes. Panamanian President Manuel Noriega, also known as rapper Nori. Yes. Thank you.
When I talk about nothing else but and Bush sent 2,000 troops to Panama a week later.
Okay.
We always sticking in those in other people's business.
You know how they do.
All right,
my man, Recess, man. We're wrapping up 89, brother. Let's 89, kid. Let's get the fuck out of here. So raggedy ass ride, man. God damn.
I'm so confused.
Welcome to May of 1999.
1999, y'all. Let's get it, man. Like I said before, this group was killing it the last 3 months of April. TLC with that No Scrubs joint was the #1 song. That's the #1 song again for the first 2 weeks of May. No Scrubs, man. Big shout out to TLC doing their thing. And to close the month, we had one song to close the month, man, for the last 2 weeks of this month of May, 3 weeks of the month. that dude Maxwell. That song Fortunate. Yeah, you know what it is. Fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in my world. Dope.
Yeah. Mm.
All right, now last week I had alluded to this shit. I thought it came out in April, but it actually came out in May. We happened to the albums now. This song was called Suge Knight Represents Chronic 2000. This came out May the 4th. So I was like, what the fuck is this shit about?
Yeah.
So obviously this was supposed to be the name of Dr. Dre's album, so it'd be Chronic 2000.
Yeah.
But then Suge pulled the power move on him because he left him, to do the Aftermath thing. Pulled the power move, and they actually owned the copyright, the trademark to Chronic, to the whole Chronic franchise, Suge and Interscope. So that's when Dre had to change his shit. Actually, they agreed that he can change it to Chronic 2001. And then for some reason, something happened again. He just said it 2001. Like, fuck it. I don't know if they reneged on the deal. He just said 2001. Fuck it. So it's kind of interesting though, man. It was a compilation album from Death Row. Had Tupac, Trash, Face, and pretty much the Death Row roster like Daz and Corrupt. Had E40 on there, was on there actually. Also Milkbone. I remember Milkbone. And DJ Quick, KC, Superfly. It was interesting. I never heard this shit myself, but I just found the whole thing very, very fucking interesting and shit, man. Damn, Suge Knight always added some shit. All right, Lou Hall. I know you talked about this album in the past, man. I know you said you did like this shit. This is Snoop Dogg, No Limit. His second album on No Limit. It's called No Limit Top Dog.
Yes, sir.
Dope album and shit, man.
Dope album.
Yeah, everything I'm reading about it says it's pretty dope and shit.
Oh yeah.
Shit, sold 2 million worldwide and shit, man. So it was. I didn't know that Down for My Niggas was on this album and shit, yo.
Yep.
Well, that shit kind of tripped me out. I was like, I thought it was a C Murder song, and I looked, and it's on C Murder's album also, right?
Yep.
Found that interesting and shit, but this is when Dr. Dre came back with Snoop and started fucking with Snoop again too, right?
Yeah.
On this joint. Well, that's what's up. I mean, you got to go back to the formula, man. That shit worked. You know what I'm saying? You always got to go back to the shit. Let me see. I'm gonna probably just do 2 more.
No
I know
pun
y'all
intended.
had.
Sorry, D. No pun intended.
What's that?
The DOC formula.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no pun intended.
Yeah, no doubt.
You had to
No
go back
doubt.
to the formula.
No
It wasn't
doubt.
that formula.
Not that formula, man. But this joint, man, I know all y'all hip hop heads and shit. I know Prez, Mr. Lyrics and Mr. Bars, the bars. I know y'all had this shit, man.
No doubt.
Talk about that Raucous Records Sound Bombing 2.
Ooh.
That's the
Yes,
shit with.
sir.
Oh no! Look, the back
Everything
door.
was
No.
this shit had everybody.
Oh no, that was on
Oh no, it's not on this joint.
that
Oh,
was
no,
on
no.
that was on the Lyricist Lounge.
Mm-hmm. It's Sound Bombing though. Everybody and their mothers on this fucking album, man. Eminem, Most
Eminem.
Def, Skills, Pharoah Monch, R.A. the Rugged Man, J Live, Sadat
Most
X.
Def.
Crazy, man. Thurston Howell, Cup Flow, Comment. This is like a backpacker's wet dream and shit, man. Fucking Diamond D, Cocoa Brothers, classic,
He said
man.
a backpacker's dream, man. I ain't
Big
never
shout
heard
out
that
to
shit.
actually, I'm gonna do 2 more. This one's definitely for Lou Hall, man. Whose album is In Our Lifetime? Whose album is that, Lou Hall?
Oh, that's Jay-Z.
Nah, In Our Lifetime.
Oh, 8 Ball and MJG.
They just do know all of this fucking down south shit, man.
I'm telling you, I was wondering.
Damn.
God, the 4th
Country
album
bumpkin ass.
from 8 Ball and MJG, the 4th studio album called In Our Lifetime and shit, man.
Yes.
Big shout out to
Yes.
you. There's another group I've never really heard their shit, but I always respected them and shit. You know what I'm saying? They seem to be very authentic in what they do and shit. Very
Absolutely.
proud, man. So gotta respect that. Gotta respect it, man. And then the last one I'm gonna cover is classic artist, one of our OGs. This is his 4th album. It's called The Art of Storytelling. Talk about the one and only Slick
Rick.
Yes. Slick Rick the Ruler, man. He had that street talking joint with a Big Boy. A lot of dope shit, man. A lot of dope shit on here.
The Warren G
Don't,
joint.
don't.
I don't see the Warren G joint, man. I don't see a Warren G song unless it's a bonus track. I don't see the Warren G joint on here, Recess. But they got a Nas called Me and Nas Bring It to Your Hardest. I don't know what the fuck that is. They got a song with Cannabis on here, King Peace and the Best Game. Frozen with Raekwon, and he got a song with Snoop Dogg called Unify and shit. So big shout out to my man Slick Rick the Ruler. He went gold within a month. So he's doing his thing and shit, man. That's gonna be it, man. Wrapping up the music for 1999.
All right, so now we're getting into the movies for May of 1999. Only got 3 of them, man. The first one, May 7th, Brendan Fraser, The Mummy.
That's a classic movie, brother.
Classic movie.
Classic,
Absolutely.
Big shout out to The Rock, man. One of his first, might be his first role and shit, actually.
No, not The Mummy. The Mummy 2, yeah.
Okay.
The one that played the Scorpion King was Arnold Vosloo, who he was Darkman.
Okay.
I want to say Darkman number 3 when they started getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
May 12th, man. This was a I call it a hood classic, man. My man Anthony Anderson was in this movie. Donald Faison, Maya Campbell, Faison Love, Countess Vaughn, and Stoney Jackson. With this, also the person that was the star of the movie, my man Dion Richmond. Who's Dion Richmond? Remember the Cosby Show, Bud? Yeah. So this movie, this is Tripping.
Okay.
Y'all don't remember that, do you?
No, we do not.
It's a hood, man. Hood movie, man. Hood movie. All right. May 19th. This was a classic, I guess you can call it classic. This was the first episode in the Star Wars trilogy. Now, this was episode number 1, but it's the 4th movie, which is called the prequel. And this was Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace.
No doubt.
My man Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, I enjoyed the movie, man. I liked the movie. I guess I know a lot of the, I don't know, true Star Wars fanboy. I don't know. I know they all hate the shit, but
yeah, I liked it. I didn't think there was a problem with it.
Yeah, they all hate it. They all hate all 3 of them. So
yeah,
I don't know. I guess if you're really into something like I don't know. Some people take shit way seriously.
Right? You already know. But yo, that's gonna be it for the movies. So let's kick it to recess and talk about the sports of May of 1999.
Yo, it's that Behind Bars was actually the title track to the studio album. That was his 3rd album in '94.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he was already in jail. Yo, you know the first rap superstar before Tupac. He had a #1 album while in jail.
No doubt. Yeah.
Well, anyway, to sports of May of 1999 on May 2nd, the great John Elway announces his retirement from the NFL.
Okay.
What's up? Goes out on top.
All right. And on another event of interest, on the Speedway, didn't talk about the Speedway last year, over last 10 years, over May 30th of 1989. But the Indianapolis 500 is usually held in May, and Kenny Black wins in 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Okay.
And yeah, baby, other than that, a nice wedding of interest on May 21st. NFL legend Deion Sanders, he weds a model, Playa Biggers, in Paradise Island, Bahamas. And that's all I got for sports of May of 1999.
Beautiful.
Word.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Keeping it moving to May
Keep it moving, keep it
99.
moving.
Um, this
Don't
first
stop.
this first story should bring a smile to a certain person's face. On May the 1st, the animated series SpongeBob SquarePants
Oh,
debuts on Nickelodeon.
And I watched it. I sure did.
You watched the debut episode and shit?
I sure did.
That's what's
Debut
up.
episode.
made me a Krabby Patty right after.
On May the 3rd, Oklahoma City is slammed by a F5 category tornado,
Damn.
killing
F5.
F5, killing 42 people and injuring 665 others.
Damn.
It caused $1 billion in damages.
Mm-mm.
That was just, now mind you, that was just one of 66 tornadoes that hit
What the
Oklahoma.
fuck?
Wow.
It's called Tornado Alley, son.
Listen, man.
They're in Tornado Alley.
I don't even know what to say. I was gonna say something. I mean, it is what it is. If you still living there after that shit, I mean,
Tornado Alley every year,
More power
year
to you.
around
power
this
to you.
time, they just
is-
get hit.
since
the-
a building gets shit back up before it be destroyed the next year, that's just stupid. It's stupid as shit, man.
Yeah, it gets ugly out there. I've been out there around this time, like around
Yeah.
the time of tornadoes hit, and it just
Mhm.
get ugly, bro. Like scary ugly. So
Great shit, right?
what? Man, listen, that shit's no
uh.
joke. No joke.
Uh-uh.
May 21st, the All My Children soap opera. I'm sure you guys might have seen one or two episodes of that.
No doubt.
We all know actress Susan Lucci. She finally wins a daytime Emmy after
Wow.
19 years.
Mm.
She consecutive 19 years she gets nominated, 19 years she loses.
I would have stopped coming and shit, man. I'd have stopped coming. Man. Like, you know what? When you finally win that one, get up on the stage, you're like, you know what? Fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all.
That would have been dope, yo. That would have been
She must have
dope.
did something to somebody, man. She must have did something.
I don't know, bro. 19 years. to
Probably
be
turned
there.
down somebody's sexual advances or some shit, man. She must have did something.
Possibly.
Yeah.
April 28th. Italian artist Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece, The Last Supper, is put back on display after 22 years of restoration.
Wow.
It took 22 years. It took him 3 years to paint. It took them 22 years to restore it. Shit crazy.
That's a long ass time.
Unbelievable. And finally, on May 23rd, I just got to send a shout out, rest in peace, to Owen Hart.
Yep.
Oh man, damn.
Owen wrestler died at the age of 34 from what you call it? I guess you could say it's a stunt gone bad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember that day.
Yeah, I was watching the shit. I was watching the fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah,
watching live, man. They didn't. You didn't see when he fell because that was like they were doing like a backstage skit or something. So they didn't show when he fell. It just when the cameras came back, you saw a whole bunch of chaos going on, and then you could see them like on, and then they took him away on a stretcher and shit.
Crazy.
And, yeah, he died in the. I don't know if he died before he got to the hospital, but he died while the show was
still going on.
Yeah. The company still kind of get flack for it that they kept the show going. They didn't stop the show. And then some of the wrestlers that had to come in after he died, this is like the middle of the show. Some of the wrestlers had to come in after he died, they had to still perform. Like the main event was, I think, Stone Cold and Undertaker. They had to still perform. knowing that that the coworker just died in the fucking ring and shit. And then the announcer, the crazy part is the announcer, the one I think it had to be Jim Ross.
It was Jim Ross.
They told him he was dead in his headset, and it was like, and he had to go live within like 10 seconds. He was like, Vince McMahon was in his ear, was like, okay, you're going live in like 10 seconds. So tell him what happened. He said, what happened? He said, he's dead. He's like, then he went live, and then he had to fucking tell him because he didn't even know he was dead until he fucking told him. Crazy, man. All right,
hey, Vince is a, you know what I'm saying? Vince is a dirty dude, man.
Yeah, he really is. He really is, man. He gets a major pass and shit, but he really is a dirty dude, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but that's it, man. That's it for May of 1999.
All right. My brothers, man. Recess, man. One more year, brother. Let's wrap this bitch up, man.
Welcome
my life, man.
to May of 2009.
So he just did something else. Yo, man, we're gonna hop into these R&B.
It reminded him a couple of weeks ago.
R&B charts, man. Like I said, we're gonna keep it going. This is finally the end for my dude, man. His historic Fox. First two, the last two, the entire month of March, the entire month of April, and the entire month of fucking May. Blame it on the goddamn alcohol, man. Killed it, yo. Shout out to Jamie Foxx, man. Dope, yo.
Do you still blame it on the alcohol, though? I mean,
well, I don't drink. That ain't for me and shit, man. Yo, albums, in all honesty, I never heard not one of these fucking things. Actually, you know what? I heard two of them. It's not a great list, man. May the 5th, your boy Gucci Mane. Damn, he had his 5th album in 09. That dude been out for a minute, right? Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to Gucci Mane. His 5th studio album called Murder Was the Case.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, that's what's up. Let me see what he had on there. Stupid, Running Back. Yeah, those two joint. That was his 2 big singles on that joint. May the 12th, man. Y'all the dude from Uptown Harlem, Mr. Pink himself, Cameron. He had his album called Crime Pays. 6th studio album from Cameron.
I had that one.
You had that joint?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. This is kind of when I was kind of off of
Cameron. Get in Ohio.
Yeah, get in Ohio. Cookies and apple juice.
Yeah. And then he had another song. He had another song on there talking about hit the bottom of the pussy hole.
Oh, Lord have mercy. This is definitely fucking Dippy Doo Cameron, right? Dippy Doo. But how the fuck he used to rhyme and shit, man. This is Cameron went off the rails up by this time, man. That nigga just got lazy, yo. I don't give a fuck. Cameron got lazy as shit.
Ate a piece of pizza. Chilling with Misha. She had a piece of pizza. So I tried to eat her. Then I tried to beat her, skeet her. Turned around and eat her.
Fucking lazy shit, is what it is, man. May the 19th. Yo, we had some dope joints, man. I'm gonna finish it out with this day because mad shit came out this day, man. We had the return after a 4-year hiatus of one of the greatest rappers of all time, Mr. Marshall Mathers, Eminem. This is his Relapse album, Relapse. The album definitely got mixed reviews. I remember hearing it. I wasn't really a big fan of it and shit.
Is that the one with something about the bagpipes?
I heard this motherfucker one time, yo. I was like, nope. I was like, nope. This ain't it. I mean, but he's Eminem.
Yeah, Relapse wasn't it?
Went triple platinum. It went triple platinum. So
I think that was just off the Rap God joint. Was that the Rap God joint?
I don't even know if that's even on this fucking album. Is that on this album and shit? Rap God?
No.
Nah, that shit on this fucking album. Nope. Oh, I don't know. It is what it is, man. Big shout out to Eminem and shit.
Relapse is Bagpipes from Baghdad. That 3 a.m. shit. We Made You. This wasn't it.
This wasn't it, man. It's all good. But yo, man, this dude, my man Busta Rhymes, he dropped his 8th studio album on the same day. It's called Back on My BS. And it's a joint that had that we getting A-Rap money. That joint was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Respect My Conglomerate, another dope ass song.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes, man. Yeah, Busta Rhymes makes some dope songs, man.
Hell yeah.
Dope songs and shit. Big shout out to that dude, Busta Rhymes. Still doing it. I think he got something coming out this year, I think, too. Big shout out to him. I'm gonna say the other one for last. We had Mr. Sheik Luch from the legendary group The Lox. He dropped his 4th album.
Gorilla?
No, Life on D Block.
Oh.
Life on D Block. Yeah. I mean, it didn't do too good, man. Honestly, didn't do too good. He only sold 4,000 in the first week, and yeah, it didn't do good and shit, man. But big shout out to Sheik Luch anyway. Just another underrated MC. You don't get enough props and shit, man.
Yes.
And the 3rd album from Mr. Freeway called Philadelphia Freeway 2.
Okay.
You know, was what it was and shit. Was what it was, man. The single from that joint was Finally Free. That was a joint from there. It is what it is, yo. Shout out to Freeway though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm glad the dude got healthy and shit, man. He finally got healthy. I think he got a kidney recently, right? He got his kidney and shit.
Oh, he did get the kidney?
Yeah, I think so. I think he got it recently. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good, man. Shout out to that dude, man. And we're gonna close it up with the 2nd album from this legendary duo. They were one guy was in a group, and then he joined up with another group with his brother, his partner, the one and only Reggie Noble. Talk about Redman and Method Man, the Blackout 2. Yes, indeed. Had that AO, had that Mrs. International, just dope.
Yeah, that Mrs. International joint was pretty dope.
That was a dope ass fucking song. International is my favorite shit on this fucking album and shit, man. I remember that one. Dangerous MC. Oh, that Hey Zulu. That was my shit. I forgot Hey Zulu. Shit, yeah. This is for the smokers. Shout out to Recess in the building. And oh my god, that 4 minutes of Lockdown featuring Raekwon and Ghostface.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit was hard as fuck, yo. Oh man. But dope, man. Big shout out to them dudes, man. They still doing their fucking thing, still out in these streets, performing together and doing all kind of shit, making all kind of money, man. So, and that's it. Up Music 2009, and I'm out. I mean, Luho with the movies, yo.
All right, we're doing the movies for May of 2009, man. Starting off with May 1st. Yo, this was the first movie outside of the genre. This was an Origins movie. I'm talking about X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Okay.
Now with this one, Hugh Jackman played Wolverine. You had Lev Schreiber playing Sabretooth.
You say everybody's name wrong and shit, man.
I always say his name wrong, don't I, man?
You say everybody's name wrong.
Leave Schreiber or whatever. Everybody.
Schreiber.
Okay. Yo, you had Will.i.am. He played Gambit. And then you had Ryan Reynolds. This is the first time you actually saw Ryan Reynolds play Deadpool.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he played Deadpool in the movie.
Deadpool was in Wolverine Origins?
Yep, but the way that they did it, he was like he was like one of the Weapon X's, and the way they made his part, it was corny. But they used him again to play Deadpool, and now you see him out being Deadpool with his own movie. Yeah. Okay. May the 8th. It was a low budget film that came out. I don't know if y'all remember it. Next Day Air.
Oh,
with, Mike Epps.
Nope. Never heard of it.
Something about weed? Is it a weed movie?
Yeah. Where they, yeah. Donald Faison and Mos Def was in the movie too.
Yeah, that shit was horrible, man.
Yeah, terrible. Same day, May the 8th. This was the remake of a popular science fiction space movie, Star Trek, with Chris Pine, Carl Urban, Zoe Zalandra, Simon Pegg. But
Who was the other person?
What'd you
Zoe
say?
what?
Zoe Salandra.
Who's that?
She plays Gomorrah, man, on
Yo, Zoe Saldana. What the fuck is
Saldana.
going on? Are you
Hey, man.
Yo, what the fuck going on? Are you not reading this shit?
Yo, you know who I'm talking about, man.
Read, don't reach.
Yeah.
You chop that shit up.
Butcher.
But yeah, that
Butcher. The butcher's here, baby.
that Star Trek movie was really good. And they got sequels, and that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was a really good fucking movie, yo.
Oh yeah. And then May 21st, bringing this one up because they are doing another movie that has nothing to do with this particular movie. They're erasing that this ever happened. May 21st, Terminator Salvation with Christian Bale, Sam Worthington, and Common was in this movie. So this year they're coming out with a whole nother Terminator that's going to continue on from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. They're going to erase pretty much everything that happened after Terminator 2.
Huh?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
People don't need.
Yeah, I'm sick of it. I'm gonna probably watch it.
Yeah, people need to leave this shit alone. God damn, let's come up with something new. Like, damn.
It's running these sequels and remakes have run its course, man.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah, man. So ending it on that bullshit. That's gonna be the end of the movies. Let's take it back to the sports. Back to you, Recess.
Thank you. I don't know why D shouted me out in the middle of talking about a Red and Meth album, but we'll just roll on from there. On May 26th, the NHL Eastern Conference Final, the Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Carolina Hurricanes 4-0. They swept them. The next day in the NHL Western Conference, the Detroit Red Wings beat the Chicago Blackhawks 4-1.
Recess. Was that the first year of that expansion team, the Carolina Hurricanes? I don't know if you got that there.
No, that was not the first year. They came in 2006.
Okay.
On May 9th, my last story for sports is a RIP, one of the greatest basketball minds of all time. Coach of the Detroit Pistons, led them to titles in the 90s.
Bad boy.
Sorry, in the 80s. He led the Dream Team in 92. Unprecedented Chuck Daly passed away of pancreatic cancer at the age of 78.
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P.
Definitely a great coach, yo.
Absolutely. And that's all I got for sports of May for 2009.
Oh.
All right, let's do this. May 2009 with the news. On May the 11th, we have an American soldier in Iraq who opened fire on a counseling center, killing 5 fellow U.S. soldiers.
The fuck is going on?
Yeah, man. I guess the pressure was getting to him. Maybe he wasn't getting the help that he needed. Maybe, his boss was stressing him out. And he decided to take out his frustrations on a bunch of U.S. soldiers.
R.I.P. to them, man.
Yeah. Senseless, unfortunate killing. More death to report. On actually, I'm sorry, I take that back. It wasn't actually a death.
It was a
On May
beatdown.
No, you'll see why I just made that connection. On May 15th, Farrah's story was a documentary, right? That was released following Farrah Fawcett's battle with cancer. It
Mm.
it aired on NBC. It was a pretty big deal because she had came out with anal cancer, um, and she decided to basically record her trials and tribulations from the time she was, I guess, shortly diagnosed to basically up to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that came out on May 15th. She actually died on June 25th.
Wow.
Shortly after, like maybe 6 weeks after. Um, Now, the thing that is, I don't even know how you would describe it. I wouldn't say ironic, but the thing about her death, her dying on July 25th, 2009, was also the same day that the greatest entertainer of all times, King of Pop, Michael Jackson, died
Mm.
Wow.
on June 25th.
Is that what we're covering right now? Oh, okay, okay.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no. It's not what we're covering. It's not what we're covering. I'm sorry. I
oh,
just made a note.
yeah,
Made
yeah,
a note.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, damn,
Um,
it's already. God damn, yeah.
uh,
Yeah, I can't do it.
on May 17th, though, I didn't even know this. So, the May 17th, the video game Minecraft is first released to the public while in development.
Wow.
That shit was, 10 years already. That shit been out there. I guess it didn't catch fire until a few
Oh,
years ago.
it does look like mad old and shit.
I can't
Mhm,
stand that fucking game.
mhm,
It's not for us, man.
mhm. That's a fact. That's a fact. Uh,
Yo, y'all subliminals is bad funny sometimes.
um, Dom DeLuise. That's all for the news. Other than the recession was like in full swing. Late 2008, early 2009, they had several countries that were suffering from the recession. You had South Africa, you had Mexico, you had who else? You had a bunch of countries were still feeling the effects of the recession. Thailand was another one of them. They were all basically able to bounce back. Um, that's pretty much it. The only death that I have, celebrity death, was actor and comedian Dom DeLuise passed away on May the 4th. Also, May the 8th, American baseball player and New York Yankee great Dom DiMaggio died. Oh, wait, that was Joe DiMaggio.
Who made this shit? Lou Hall and shit? What the
I
Man, you
got
see
the
what
wrong.
happens when you
I
get
got
caught reaching
I got
in
the
your
wrong
own lane.
DiMaggio.
In your own lane, you got caught reaching.
Whoa, easy mistake.
Payback.
No, there wasn't a
Easy
mistake.
mistake.
Dom DiMaggio did die, but that isn't the Joe DiMaggio.
That was his brother.
No, it died right along with the news.
That was his brother. His brother
That
Joe.
was his reacher, his reaching.
He was the youngest of three brothers that played Major League Baseball. So he passed away. Rest in peace, Dom.
Not Joe.
Not
Rest in
Joe.
peace,
Not
the
Joe.
news bit.
That's it, baby. That's it, baby. We out of here. The news is done.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Right.
Excellent job, my brothers, man. Excellent job. Yeah, yeah, that's it, man. We wrapping this shit up, man.
Yes,
We
sir.
Classic podcast, man. Appreciate everybody for checking us out. All our last 2 weeks, man. It's Treys, 20s, and dimes. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Back with next week. Some new shit for y'all. We So Classic Podcast. Social media at We So Classic Crew on Instagram and Twitter. Email is WeSoClassic@gmail.com. Want to hit me up personally? It's at DJDDame. That's on Instagram and Twitter. And my email is DJDDame@gmail.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy Prez, yo. You can definitely catch me on Instagram and Twitter. Catch me at Rep1804. That's REP1804. Holla at your boy.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Lou Hall, man. You can definitely catch me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. That's gonna be Lou Hall is IZ back, BACK. Lou Hall is IZ back, BACK. Hit me up on the email. That's gonna be louhall803@yahoo.com. louhall803@yahoo.com.
Big bomber clot announcement next week, brothers.
Beautiful.
Resuscitation on that Snapchat, broadcasting at Southside Recess on Twitter, and always on that IG at GETDAFUCOUTAHERE. Get the fuck out of here.
Beautiful. We getting the fuck out of here, my brothers. Peace.
So you're just gonna tease me? You gonna be teasing me with that announcement, son?
Is that why you rubbing your belly like that right now? Come on, man. Can't do it.
You should be used to the tease.
Shout out to everybody on YouTube, man. Checking this ass video out. But yo, we out, man. We So Classic Podcast. Peace.
Hey.